Chirp family, what's going on? It's your boy HeIsMellowD, Mellow, Jalil, Drippy, whatever you want to call me. And we are back with another episode of Ima Shut Up podcast. This is episode 58. I hope everyone's having a good day out there. If you're not having a good day, go do something to make sure that you have a good day, because who's in charge of your happiness? You are. Before we get started, I just want to tell everyone who's watching or listening to make sure that you are following the podcast Instagram. Make sure that you are leaving reviews on Spotify and Apple. Make sure you are subscribing to the YouTube. Make sure you are telling people about this beautiful podcast so this podcast can grow. As I said, today is episode 58. So this is the Jack Lambert episode. Could have gave it to someone else, but of course I had to give it to a Steeler legend, Jack Lambert, one of the best linebackers to ever touch a football. Period. If you can't tell, yes, I'm tired of shit. I did another overnight. Yeah, and I'm just tired. But I'm here though. And look, I got my hair in my wrap and my hoodie. Like I'm doing it for y'all. I'm doing it for y'all. But yeah, I hope you're having a good day, and I hope today is better than yesterday. And if it's not better than yesterday, I hope tomorrow is better than today. Just real quick, like I told you, I'm tired as hell, but crazy shit just happened. Well, not crazy shit that happened to me. My first floor neighbor, yo, she just is two sisters and a brother down there, I think. Or like two sisters and one of their boyfriends. I don't know. We don't really converse that much, but we're definitely on a good cordial level, right? So one of the sisters, she comes out the house, small little talk about us moving our cars for the street cleaning and everything. And I'm like, where are your car at? I'm asking. No, I point because I noticed that her and her sister both had white cars. So I see her car and I'm like, oh, is that your car? So because I'm thinking like sometimes they be coming in the house at different times and stuff. So I'm like, oh, is that your car? And she's like, no, my car got stolen. Like my fucking car got stolen, bro. I'm like, for real? From around here? She's like, yes. Not like, she's like, literally that block, the next block right after our light, they stole her car from that block. And she was pissed. And like, yo, and these wasn't like no joyriding teens. Like, no, these were professionals. They stole her car, completely stripped her car, and then just left it on the side of the street somewhere. She showed me pictures, yo. They took off her wheels, her hood, her trunk, the airbags out of the car, cut out all types of wires, everything, cleaned out the trunk, cleaned out the back, like everything. Really stripped her whole car, bro. Like, you niggas is ruthless out here in Philly, dog. That shit got me a little scared, for real. So, babe, if you listening to this, you do not park past that light. Like, you cannot. Because we cannot afford your car being stolen right now. And that's fucked. It's really fucked up, yo. She trying to, I guess, laugh to keep from crying, but I know me, I'd be heated. I'd be fucking heated. And I like, honestly, if I'm thinking about myself, I don't know if I would be more impressed or more angry if someone was able to steal my Tesla, because you can't start, like, the car won't move if the phone isn't inside the car, because my phone is my key unless it's my manual key, and I keep that in my wallet. So the car won't move if you can somehow get the car to move, and that's what I'm saying. And there's like dash cam, back cam, there's 4 cameras all around the car. They run constantly in sentry mode. So it's like surveillance on the car. I got a crazy alarm system. Like, yes, I would be completely upset. I would be devastated, heated, ready to kill somebody, ready to fight, like whatever. But I still would be a little bit impressed because damn, that nigga is engineer. Like, he is creative as fuck. Like that nigga's mind is different. If you're able to steal a Tesla with all those different security features, you need to be working for CIA or some shit like that. But yeah, man, that shit that shit sucks. They really stole her car, and like she got hella pictures. Like they really stripped her car. Like her car literally was just like a shell, and then they just dropped it off on a street, a random fucking Philly street, yo. You chop shop niggas is crazy. Y'all professionals, but y'all crazy and y'all fucked up. Um, but nextly, give y'all some quick little Uber tidbits. My first one, this just happened to me. Was it yesterday? Yesterday, yeah. Bro, I scared the shit out of myself, dog. Like I scared the shit out of myself. Um and like I wound up getting to the charger with 1% left, dog. I was so scared. My car went like so. Quick backstory. I'm like, all right, I got about 10 to 12%. I'm like 7 miles. No, I think it was like 10 to 12%. I was about 4 miles. Yeah, I was about 4 miles away from the chargers, right? And I had my filter on, doing my Uber stuff, going towards the charger. But I also like I had wound up catching a surge, so like a extra 11.50, extra $11.50 on my next ride, and then it went away though because there's like the surges come in and they stay for about 10 minutes, then they move to another spot, stuff like that, right? So I wound up getting the extra 11.50, so I had to take my next ride, and I had the filter on, so I'm thinking it's gonna take me like closer to the Chargers. No, dog. And I guess it technically did from where I was, because I had to drive like point two, like 0.4, 0.5 miles, um, like this way. No, yeah. Hold on. Let me get my train of thought together. Yeah, all right. So I had about 5 miles to get to the charger, right? But the ride that I picked up, it didn't take me backwards. It kind of took me like laterally. So I still had like I had that ride was about 3-4 miles itself. So it was still like I was still about 5 miles away, but I just drove an extra 4 or 5 miles in this other way. So now when I dropped this person off and I got my like $19 from that ride, I'm on like 4%. And it's typically around like each percentage gives you like a mile to 2 miles, depending on how it's working and like how cold your battery is, all this other different variables to give you that answer. So I'm like, oh shit. So I'm down to now about 4%, and I'm still 5 miles away from the charger. So my car started giving me warnings like, yo, do not exceed over 45 miles an hour and you can make it. Bro, I drove 30 miles an hour that whole time. I drove 30 miles an hour that whole time, bro. I was so scared. I swore my car was about to die on me on some random Philly road. And then I would have had to call Angela at like 3:30 in the morning and get her to unplug my charger, then bring it to me. Then we was gonna have to find a place to try to plug it up. Yeah. And for the future, I'm not gonna let my I'm not gonna do that to myself anymore. But yo, shout out to my car, Blue, yo. Her name's Blue, BLU. You saved me, baby. You made sure that I got to where I needed to get safely, and I didn't run out of battery. I love you for that, Blue. But also too, nextly in my little Uber tidbits, last night, right? I dropped off these two women. Well, I think they were strippers. They had the stripper aesthetic, you know. Big lashes, nails. Like they was real pretty. And like I'm not gonna lie and say it was ugly or anything, but they was real pretty. But they had the stripper aesthetics on, big lashes, nails, big fat heels, you know, like the stripper heels and shit, right? So, but none, I don't care about that. I wound up dropping them off at the old Vanity Grand, which is like now Sin City or whatever. But yo, why was like, and listen, they was pretty bad. Like these were two very attractive women. But you know what completely just like turned me off from them? And I'm saying turn me off because like I wasn't like trying to hit on them or anything, but I'm saying turn me off for lack of a better word. But like it completely turned me off. They was in the back seat raving, busting it up about fish fillets from McDonald's. That they was really talking about like that is their favorite things from McDonald's. If they was both tens, that took both of them to like 7.5s, maybe sevens. I had like I didn't like barge into their conversation or anything. But once they got out of the car and I was about to pull off, I definitely rolled the window down and I told them, I'm like, yo, stop eating fish fillets too. Y'all is too bad for that. What is y'all doing? And they just laughed. But no, like that's I don't know, dog. You eating fish fillets from McDonald's on a, bro? And they was talking about like on a regular. Like that's what they go get when they finish they stripping and shit. They go to McDonald's and get fish fillets. I was like, dog, what the fuck? That's crazy. That is crazy work. And don't get me wrong, a fish fillet is okay. It's not a bad sandwich. The best fish sandwich to me is the deep sea double from Checkers, but I don't think that's like around anymore. But yeah, I just thought that was weird as hell. Y'all is too pretty to be fucking raving in my backseat about fish fillets. That's the only thing I like to get from McDonald's. Fish fillet and a 6-piece nugget. What the fuck? Your insides is churned. But, and then my last little Uber tidbit. I took this lady from, where was I at? The airport? Or no, train station, right? Had to be a rich ass lady, right? I take her to this, like, I was in what? Gladwin? Good Woodland? Something like that, right? PA. Dog, I pulled into this road. I pulled onto this road. It was kind of like almost a dead end road, but not. Well, yeah, kind of. It was like a road that goes up into like this big ass house development, right? When I say big ass house, bro, house is huge. I'm talking super big gated entrances, wraparound porches. So right, I'm trying to. I'm pulling up to the lady's crib. She got one of them big super circle driveways, right? I'm like, holy shit! The road where all these houses was like Bryn Tidden Drive. I don't know. That's what I seen. So that's what I wrote down. But this rude ass lady, I'm asking. I thought I was being polite, or not rude at least. I'm like, ma'am, I really don't mean to be rude or to be intrusive, but I'm just like, do you mind telling me what you do for a living? Because your house is beautiful. Your house is amazing. I thought I was being sincere and genuine. Why does bitch just laugh at me and get out of the car? She just laughed and got out of the car. I one starred her ass so fast. Because damn, you couldn't even answer my question. You could, or shit, you couldn't even have said I don't feel comfortable answering that. And then I'm like, you know what? You're right. Maybe I've overstepped. My bad. No, you laughed at me and then just shut my door. I just wanted to know, like, damn, put me on. I'm trying to get my family to where your family at. Big ass house. Oh man. Oh no, I got one more little Uber tidbit. I did a half good deed yesterday. Was it yesterday or the day before yesterday? It might have been the day before yesterday. Yeah, I did a half good deed the day before yesterday. And you probably sitting there like, what is a half good deed? I'm gonna tell you. So this fucking, I don't know. He had to be like 22 maybe. 22, 23. Him and his girl get in a car. They're like kind of arguing, not super arguing, but arguing. And he's trying to get the girl to calm down. She's like, I don't give a fuck. This Uber guy will never see us again. Blah, blah, blah. Just talk to me. Talk to me. I'm like, whatever. But luckily their ride was short, right? So drop him off, what have you. Do a couple more rides. Why did I notice that this motherfucker, the dude, he dropped his wallet in the back of my car, right? Now, a passenger found the wallet. And I was about 40 minutes away from where I was. Like where this dude was, right? But I winded up getting a ride that brought me a little bit closer to that way. And then I realized that like where his address was very close to like a highway entrance or entrance and exit where like I was gonna pass to get to the Chargers. So I'm like, all right, whatever. But the good deed, the half good deed is right. Brody had like 5 ones in his wallet, bro. I took them 5 ones. That was my fee. That was the half deed. That was the half good deed, bro. I took his 5 ones. Now listen, I only took it because it was 5 ones. If it was something bigger, like 20, 50, I probably would have took a 10 too. But if it was something bigger, like a 20, 50, 100, something like that, I would have definitely left that shit in his wallet and just returned it because I did. That's where the good part comes in. Like the half good part is me taking a 5 as my fee, but the good part comes in is that I actually returned his wallet. I put it in his mailbox. Like that's a good deed because he would, and he had like I went through the wallet because I had to. Like he had his license, he had a medical card, he had like 2 debit cards and a credit card in there. And then the little 5 little punk ass ones. I took them 5 ones though. I'm like, this is my fee, bro, because you left your wallet in my card. It's my tip for me bringing your wallet home to you, so you don't have to go out and get yourself a new wallet. I think that's justified, right? I promise you, if it was something bigger, if it was anything bigger than a 10, I was not going to take it because I'm not a thief. I don't steal from people normally, but I guess I stole just now, but it was $5, and I really don't think that was me stealing because I did you a solid and returned your wallet to you because that would have sucked. You lost your wallet. You would have had to go to the DMV, get you a new license. You would have had to go to whatever. I don't know how you get a medical card in PA, but you would have to go get you a new medical card. You would have to go to the bank or call the bank and cancel your credit and debit cards. I saved you a bunch of time. The least you could do is tip me that $5 that was in your wallet. So, yeah. If you're listening to this and you like, no, Jallo, you a thief. I'm really not, bro. I'm really not. I promise you I'm not. That is not how I get down. But right there, I felt as though it was justified. I returned your wallet. You gonna give me this $5. Period. I don't think that's that bad for real. But nextly, I don't know, bro. I think we might have broken J. Cole. He dropped some like super trash ass song with Cash Cobain called Grippy, and it's cringy. Like it's cringy. It's like, listen, J. Cole can rap his ass off. Do I still give him a little flack? Like, I understand why you did the apology. Do I still give you a little flack for it? Yes. But this Grippy shit, bro, you could have kept that in the archives. This shit it's cringy. It's like, okay, you've been getting some of your sex bars off lately, but now it's like, no, I didn't like your voice in it. I didn't really like how you was flowing in it. I didn't like how you was like, I could have found a nickname. It's Grippy. I don't like that. The song it's cringy. I was actually going to play it on here. I don't even want to play it. So yeah, if you're a J. Cole fan, I'm sorry, but you probably like I'm a J. Cole fan too. Not a huge J. Cole fan, but I like a good amount of his music. But if you're a J. Cole fan, you probably feel exactly how I feel. That song was not it. And you could have kept that shit. And now it's like, stop. Stop putting out these sexual bar songs and get back to rapping. You're gonna have to say some different things because you probably can't really say that you're the best or you're the GOAT or anything now because you bowed out of a battle. But get back to Jermaine rapping. Not this trying to catch the wave with catch the wave or catch the vibe with Cash Cobain. Please don't. Let's stop that. And nextly, if y'all haven't heard or if you've like been under a rock, Donald Trump was found guilty on 34 felony counts. So I want to read the felony counts. I'm reading this from NPR.org too. So real quick, I'm giving you a little synopsis. Jurors in the New York criminal trial against former President Donald Trump have convicted him of 34 felony counts of falsified business records. This is the first time a former or sitting U.S. president has been convicted of criminal charges. The jurors said unanimously the jurors said they unanimously agreed that Trump falsified business records to conceal a $130,000 hush money payment to the adult film star Stormy Daniels to influence the outcome of the 2016 election. Here are the details of those 34 felony counts. All right. Hold on. Can I exit them out? All right. So the 34 felony counts in Trump's hush money trial. Trump was charged with falsifying business records in the first degree. He got invoices for legal services. He was guilty on 11 of 11 charges, and they break them down too. I'll read them for you. Checks paid for legal services, guilty on 11 charges. 11 out of 11 charges, 11 out of 11 charges for both of them, and ledger entries for legal expenses, guilty on 12 out of 12 charges. So count one, invoice from Michael Cohen marked as a record of Donald J. Trump revocable trust on February 14th, 2017. Count two, entry in the detailed general ledger for Donald J. Trump revocable trust bearing voucher number 842457, also on the 14th of 2017. Count three, entry in the detailed general ledger for Donald J. Trump revocable trust bearing voucher number 842460, and check count four, check and check stub Donald J. Trump revocable trust account, and gives a check number. That's all from February 14th. You know, it's a lot of these, bro. I'm not about to read all of them, but yeah, and it's a bunch of the same shit. So, damn it, but he was doing a lot. Damn, he was doing this stuff from February 14th to December 5th. That's a long time. That's 10 months that he was just giving her checks and check invoices and checks and entries, and yeah, bro. And you know what's crazy? His cult following is championing this. Like, we really live in a world where our next president might have been convicted of 34 felonies. America, right? You gotta love this country. Yeah, I don't even really know what to say. Um, I guess that's technically a victimless crime, but you're the president. You was the president, bro. What is you doing? What is you doing? I just don't get it. Maybe y'all get it, but I myself, I do not understand it. Um, but nextly, oh man, I'm trying to fight through this, y'all. I'm fighting for y'all. I got a headache, a little bit, a little. It's like a sleep headache, I think, tired headache, something. But I'm fighting through. Um, but nextly though, if you've been, on social media the past weekend, you've seen that a Philly mom spent $27,000 on a castle for her daughter's Cinderella themed prom, the Princess Azara send off. Now, before I say what I really feel about this, I will say the castle and everything, because I've seen a couple different videos, couple different angles. The shit was beautiful. It was beautiful. It was just elegant, over the top, just it was great. It was it was very aesthetically pleasing. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna cap and say that it wasn't. The shit looked really, really good. Whoever put this stuff together, built all the stuff, y'all killed it. Y'all did a great job. They had their own little Disney movie and everything. They definitely killed it. They definitely killed it. It looked amazing. With that being said, what world are you spending? And this is just for the theme and stuff. Well, I don't know. Maybe it encompasses everything. Maybe it's the dress. Maybe it's everything. Maybe it was everything. She spent a total of $27,000. But in what world does it make sense to spend $27,000 on a prom send off? Please make that make sense to me. And don't get me wrong, they said that the mother or whatever, she was like a serial entrepreneur, so it's like she can afford it. I'm not saying that she can't afford it, and I'm not trying to count people's pockets at all, but $27,000, I just listen, that her college tuition better be fully paid for. She better have a car already. She better shit. She better have her college tuition fully paid for. She better already have a car. Shit. Y'all better already have a house, an owned house. Shit, maybe even multiple. Because that is crazy, bro. These super proms and everything. I don't even know. Black people started this. We definitely did. We always going over the top with some shit. And it be looking amazing. Don't get me wrong. We even though we go over the top, we always know how to make some shit look really good. And I will give her that. They killed it. She looked really nice. Her date looked really nice. Everything looked really nice. But bro, and then another point. You built a whole castle in the middle of North Philly. And I'm like I said, not pocket watching. Y'all just better have some real nice shit. Because that's crazy, bro. I'm sorry. I could never see myself spending $27,000 for a prom send off. And this is just a prom send off, bro. Imagine what they gonna do for her graduation. If you spending 27 racks on the prom, you easily spending 30, 35 for the graduation, for her graduation gift. I don't know. I just think there are so many better ways to spend your money. And you could have if that's what y'all wanted, that's what y'all wanted. And I'm saying it again. It definitely did look really nice. It looked amazing. It looked beautiful. But dog, all of that for a prom, I could see if this was a mom paying for her daughter's wedding or something, right? Or some parents paying for their daughter's wedding. And that's what they did. Man, this is prom. Her wedding is going, dog. And if they do it traditionally, it's usually, the wife, if it's traditional, the wife's parents usually pay for the wedding. So yeah. But yeah, her wedding gonna be about 100 racks. Easily. Honestly though, the biggest takeaway from this is, I guess, spend your money however you want to spend it. But we gotta be a little bit more frugal, yo. And like, we just gotta be smart. Like, there are so many other things that you could have done with your money. So many other things. And if you got it, you got it. I'm not bashing you. You spend your money how you want to spend it. But you gotta know, like, that's crazy. They really had a whole castle in the middle of North Philly, dog. Like, that shit looked weird because it's like you got this whatever they built up, all of this stuff that they built up in this really nice like square, and but then right next to both on both sides was like beat up buildings. I was like, what the fuck? I don't know, but I hope her college tuition is paid for if she's going to college. I hope she got a car completely paid off. All of that shit. Because if all of that shit is in order, I'ma shut up. And because it's like, hey, you splurging on your daughter, you splurging on your kid the way you've always wanted to be splurged on for yourself, I guess, right? And who am I or who is anybody else to really knock that? But I just don't think that was the most financially responsible thing to do. But if you got it, you got it. So it don't matter, right? And you made a everlasting impression. This is going to be talked about probably until next year. Because I remember I was looking through my memories, bro. Last year, I think it was last year or the year before. Some kids they pulled up in a fucking helicopter. I'm like, how the fuck is you going? How is you going to top pulling up to prom in a helicopter? She said, hold my Cinderella slippers, bitch. Here we go. I'm gonna show you how you top a helicopter. So yeah, shout out to y'all, yo. I wish I had the fun. No, I wish I had the funds available to do something like that. Doesn't mean I would do it, but I wish I had the funds available to do something like that. Because even if I did have it like that, nah, bro. In a prom send off, 5 racks max, bro. I'm what? And that's me being completely like if I had it like that. Because me, excuse me, shit. My prom send off, our prom send off was we met up at the girl house, and my dad drove us to prom in his fucking Escalade. That was my prom set off. My brothers was the same thing essentially. So yeah, I don't know. Shout out to Princess Azara though. Your mama got that fucking bag. And nextly, Bia and Cardi B are dissing each other. Um, I don't know where it initially started from, but on a remix song, I forget the name of the song, but on Cardi put out a remix to the Megan Thee Stallion song, and Glorilla that song, and be like, "Get 'em glow, go mad, get 'em glow, get 'em glow." That song, you know what I'm talking about. I don't know the name of it. Now I gotta look it up. Go mid, go mid, go mid, go mid. Get 'em glow, get 'em go. That joint. Wannabe. It's called Wannabe. But yeah, so Cardi B, she said something on that song about like something IKEA. I wouldn't want to be I wouldn't want to be her, but Bia, she used Bia's name, right? Just a quick little jab. And then Bia dropped like the diss song itself, like she was saying some disrespectful shit, but the diss song itself just wasn't the best, I would say. But she was saying some shit. She was talking about how Cardi don't write her own verses. She was talking about how Offset fucked a girl in her and off in his and Cardi's bed. Like, yeah, she was going crazy to the point where Cardi B was like, "Bitch, I'm gonna sue you because you don't have receipts. You just saying some reckless shit, and you can talk about, oh, I don't write my music, da 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 da. But when you start talking about my pussy, bitch, with no receipts, that's when I'm gonna sue your ass." I'm like, wow, well, okay. So Bia and Cardi B are beefing, and it's so funny to me because I don't know if I'm the only one that feels like this, but Bia looks like Cardi B. And it's like, it's gotta be crazy beefing with your own face because they look alike. They look like Bia looks like she would be Hennessy, and Hennessy is Cardi B's little sister. But Bia looks like she would be Hennessy 100%. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know. It's been a beef year all year. Everybody's been beefing. Everybody has been beefing. And shit, here's some more beef. Nextly into the WNBA. Listen, man. The shit is getting national coverage, so I'm pretty sure we've all heard it, seen it, or whatever, right? So apparently, Kennedy Carter is her name. I thought it was Kennedy Carter, but it's Kennedy Carter. Kennedy Carter is on the Chicago, what is it, Chicago Sky, and they were playing the Indiana Fever and Chicago Sky, whatever. They were Kennedy was on. She was guarding Caitlin Clark, right? So apparently, Caitlin Clark hit her with like a little elbow basketball play or whatever, right? Next possession, Kennedy comes jolting down the court after Chicago just scored. She comes jolting down the court before they inbound the ball and like hip checks and knocks Caitlin Clark onto the ground and calls her a bitch. Now, yeah. Apparently, like I said, apparently Caitlin hit her with an elbow in the midst of the gameplay. She retaliated twice. She hip checked her first. I'm sorry. She hip checked her first. And then before, like, she hit her, I guess that wasn't good enough because Caitlin wasn't fazed by that one. So then before the Fever went to inbound the ball, she ran up on her and she like, boom. She like hit sticked her a little bit, right? Called her a bitch. Caitlin Clark, they asked her questions about it. And it was before I get into that. Angel Reese, why was you so hyped that happened, bro? Like, remember, Angel Reese is on the Chicago Sky. And she was on a bench when this happened. There, you can visually see in the video when the girl goes and hit sticks Caitlin. Angel Reese jumps up hype as hell, like, yeah. Like, sis. I don't know. That was not the best look. I can see that y'all got some, it's like real rivalry there, but you know that was not a basketball play, Angel Reese. But yeah, and it wasn't a basketball play. And then they asked Caitlin Clark about it in the press conference. She just said that's just not a basketball play, period. And she's just got to get a little tougher, and she's gonna work through the stuff, and it's gonna happen. And that's just what it is, though. And then Kennedy Carter. Let me stop making fun of that black woman's name. Kennedy Carter. She said, I ain't answering no questions about Caitlin Clark, right? But then, this was weird and corny, actually. She went on to Threads. First of all, who the fuck goes on Threads anymore? But she went on to Threads and said, and that's on that, because beside her 3-point shooting, what does she bring to the table, man? And I feel where you coming from, Kennedy, but she brought viewership to a league that was crying for viewership. Her and Angel Reese, for sure, they definitely did. But the only reason casuals like me know who Kennedy Carter is because of Caitlin Clark. I just think she mad that there are new CC in town. Kennedy Carter, Caitlin Clark. Yeah, she got beef. Like, bitch, these is my initials. But I guess we are blowing it a little bit out of proportion, because this is Kennedy Carter's MO. Like, this, she's an unfortunate type of player. Like, she's 25 years old. She nicknamed herself Hollywood. She declared for the WNBA draft early in 2020. She got picked up first round, fourth by Atlanta. She got terminated from Atlanta for threatening to beat up her own teammates. Threatening to beat up her own teammates. Conduct detrimental to the team. And then when she went to the in 2022, she went to the LA Sparks. They picked her up and waived her mid-season for poor conduct. Poor conduct. 2023, she played abroad in Turkey. And 2024, she signed with the Chicago Sky and assaults Caitlin Clark in the Sky's 7th game. Yeah, I don't know. Like I guess that Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark beef might be way realer than what they lead on. Like, I don't know. Angel might really have a pure disdain for Caitlin Clark. But this is what I think is wrong, right? One, I think the Indiana Fever don't really like Caitlin Clark that much, or they just really soft as hell because, like, how you not defending your teammate at all? That's crazy, right? But that's neither here nor there. Maybe they just soft and they don't have any enforcers on the team. But this is my synopsis of what's going on in the WNBA. I think the hey co-host, come on up. Come on. Okay. I think the professional athletes, I think the women in the WNBA, they wanted new and more fans for themselves. Not like really for the entire WNBA, more so on like a solo thing, like recognize me, not recognize the league, recognize me, right? And now that there are new fans for the league because of Caitlin Clark, the women before Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, and this freshman class, they starting to feel slighted. Like, it's actually more than slighted. It's like not even really jealousy. I think it's really bitterness. Like, these women are bad and they're upset and they're bitter because they are better than Caitlin Clark is right now, and they've been putting in the work. So it's like, it's not computing to them that this little white girl is bringing all these eyes to a league when they've been balling, putting their blood, sweat, and tears into this shit. So, like, it really seems like to me like the W is not. It's not a girls league, bro. Like, most of those women are out for self, and I feel like that's what it is. And that's what I'm getting from what I'm watching. Like, these women are out for self. And that's okay because it's a dog-eat-dog world out there, especially in the world of professional athletes. But I don't know. That's just that's the type of energy I'm getting from the stuff that I'm seeing, bro. And it's not even just with Caitlin Clark. It's with Angel Reese too, with the girl Alyssa Thomas ripping her out of the air a couple games ago. Like, what is y'all doing? These are y'all cash cows. Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark. Angel Reese has more followers than Caitlin Clark, if y'all didn't know that. So for everybody like, oh, it's all about Caitlin Clark. Angel Reese has more followers, bro. So yeah, people might be tuning in to watch Caitlin Clark's game, but they are definitely tuning in to watch Angel as well. So yeah, I don't know. I guess I don't know. Because all the sports stuff that I've been listening to, I've been listening to like women's sports analysts and them talking about like, oh, they've watched the WNBA for years and this is just how they play the game. They are just rough and tough and they just like, they fuck you up out there. Bro, I get all that, but like, the NBA used to be like that too. But the difference was, like, and I'll say it, and I don't want to sound sexist when I say this because it's like, it's not all the women who do that. It's like select women. And it wasn't all the players that was doing it in the NBA neither. But it's like, I don't know, bro. If you got to fight on the court, you're not that skilled. That's my opinion. If you was out here literally throwing punches and like really trying to fight somebody on a basketball court, you can't be that skilled, bro. You can't. Because if you were, you would bust their ass with your skill. You don't have to wring somebody's neck and rip them out of the sky. You don't have to hit them with a cheap shot when they're not looking and knock them out of knock their whole equilibrium off and have them hit the floor. Shit, I seen something like this is from Candace Parker's. Like, this shit has been happening. So I'm not even going to say like and get on them like, oh, they're just doing it for Caitlin Clark. No, we're all seeing it now because there's more eyes on the W. But I seen a video from Candace Parker's rookie year. Dog, they literally ran up on her and like tackled her and was punching her. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? How does this equal basketball? This is prison ball. And y'all are women doing this to each other. Like, what the hell? And don't get me wrong, like, not saying like women can't be rough, tough, and all that shit, but like, bro, your skills speak for itself, bro. I'm sorry. If you out here fighting on the court, you're not that good. That's just my opinion. And I listen, this goes for, it's all genres, bro. Because look, I even remember when I was playing, like, I vividly remember this. I was probably like 13. We playing pickup outside, right? And God rest his soul, this kid died. His name is Mike Rosario. We was cool, but he was just like, I don't know. I can't really explain how Mike was, but we was all playing pickup basketball. And I'm out there. I was on. I felt like fucking I'm little Kobe out that bitch right at the time. Going crazy, right? I'm cooking whoever was defending me. So then Mike comes to stick me and I start cooking him. Then this nigga's like, every shot I'm taking, everything. He start pushing me. I'm like, dog, that's what we doing? But I'm still making my basket, so I don't care. It's like I'm gloating while you pushing me, and then this one push, we should have fought for this, but we didn't because I'm gloating. He like pushed the shit out of me, like really, really pushed the shit out of me. As I shot a 3, I netted that bitch all net. You know the sound. You know the sound it makes. That was the game-winning shot too. I'm laying on the ground laughing, screaming like, ha 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 ha! You swore he was going to stop me. He mad as shit. But we didn't fight because we was cool. Like, we were friends. He just knew that, like, he was playing defense like that because his skills in basketball weren't as adequate as mine was, and he was trying to knock me off of my fucking off my square. That proves the point. Listen, bro, I'm not coming off it. You are moving that way and playing that physically because you don't have that like, you're not that skillfully inclined. That's just what it is. Like Candace Parker, she retaliated back to the girl, but like she ain't never really do no shit like that. Diana Taurasi, Sue Bird, like, bro, come on, Cheryl Swoops, Lisa Leslie. They ain't never do none of that shit because they was skilled, bro. They knew what they was doing in that court and they was balling the fuck up. Now, yeah, hard fouls are gonna happen, but y'all be really trying to fight each other. Chill the fuck out. But yeah. Nextly, quick update in rapper world. Real quick, Rick Ross had his car show over the weekend and it was kind of a fiasco. This is a post about the car show. Fans stood in line for over 3 hours, patiently waiting on wristbands and shuttles. Still never received wristbands or even stepped foot on the shuttle, so of course we never made it to the promised land. Parking was completely unorganized. The address given in the email was not correct. After driving around for an hour, we finally get to the correct parking location, just to be told that it's full. We eventually found a local restaurant and paid them to park so we could walk to the shuttle pickup. While walking to the pickup location, you have fans, locals, spectators everywhere vlogging about a horrible experience. People are pissed and want a refund. The whole event needs to be organized better. I know it's at I know it's at least 1,000 people who purchased tickets that could not go. Now we waiting to see if the biggest boss, Rick Ross himself, is going to correct this. Well, are you going to correct it, Rick Ross? Listen, you talk all that money talk and that bag talk, boss talk. This is the perfect chance to prove that you are the biggest boss and you got the bag like you say you do. You threw an event on your property. It did not go as planned. You got thousands of disgruntled people who want a refund. Make it happen, Mr. Rick. Make it happen, Mr. Richard Roston. Make it happen. And this is from Method Man. Method Man was performing at Summer Jam over the weekend. And he said, not our crowd at all. Thanks again, New York and the whole tri-state that showed up to the event. Plus Pete and Ebro, I got love for you guys. But never again. At this point, the generation gap is just too wide for me. Never coming back. And I just want to say to all you young motherfuckers that went to Summer Jam and didn't appreciate the legendary status of Method Man and Redman on that stage, your parents failed you. It's as simple as that, bro. Because those are hip hop legends. Legends, like top tier legends of hip hop, bro. And for him to say that, I know that crowd had to be dead as hell. And that's crazy. That's Summer Jam. That is a staple, or it used to be a staple. I don't know how much of a staple it is anymore. But yeah, I just had to share that with y'all. That's sad. You young niggas, learn and brush up on your Method and Redman and Method Man musical history, bro. And nextly, today in Black History. Today in Black History, on Vice Admiral Samuel Lee Gravely Jr. was born June 4th, 1922 in Richmond, Virginia. Admiral Gravely was the first African-American naval officer to command a U.S. Navy warship, the first African-American since the Civil War to command an American warship under combat conditions, the first African-American to command a major naval warship, the first African-American to become an admiral, and the first to become a vice admiral. Gravely was also the first African American to become a fleet commander. So, shout out to you, Vice Admiral Samuel Lee Gravely. Born in 1922, you're probably dead because you'd be 102 years old today. So, shout out to you, man. You broke a lot of barriers. And then we got Angela Davis. She was acquitted. Angela Davis, famous activist from the 70s. She was acquitted of charges related to a 1970 courtroom shootout by an all-white jury in San Jose, California. Shout out to you. She got, what they say? Yeah, acquitted of all charges by an all-white jury. I bet you they did not think that was going to happen in San Jose, California. She thought them they thought them white people was going to put her under the jail. They acquitted her. Black excellence. And also on today in Black History, Mississippi Valley State University, an HBU, was founded in 1951. So there is your Black History today on June 4th. And for my quick current event, it's time for the current event. New York City's rat-hating mayor has once again been ticketed for a rat infestation at his Brooklyn property. Mayor Eric Adams' latest ticket was issued by a city health inspector at a row house he owns in the Bedford-Stuyvesant neighborhood. The inspector observed fresh rat droppings and a rat burrow at the front left base of the staircase of the property. The ticket was first reported by the Daily News. This was Adams' fifth rodent violations since he became mayor in January 2022. He can contest the ticket before before July 7th at an office of administrative trials and hearing. Uh, a spokesperson for Adams, Liz Garcia, said in a statement that the mayor prides himself on keeping his property clean. He will review the summons and follow all standard procedures. Adams, a Democrat, frequently proclaims, "I hate rats," and once tried to prove it by demonstrating a device that drowned them in a vat of caustic liquid. Okay. Adams, who now lives in Gracie Mansion, the official mayor's residence, challenged the previous rat tickets he got at the Brooklyn property. Three were dismissed, but the mayor paid $300 to settle the fourth. Adams told a hearing officer that he had spent over $7,000 on rat mitigation at the property. So, damn, rats is so bad, even the mayor is getting infested with them bitches in New York. I don't know how y'all do it. New York do be a vibe though, but I guess it's just like, I don't know. Them rats is different, bro. I went I went down like a rat rabbit hole. That sounds funny, but a rat rabbit hole on TikTok, bro. They said it's over 3 million rats in New York, and it's to the point where it's like the rats is so big that cats don't even scare them shits anymore. Like, it says, cat and mouse, and the cat chased the rat and all that shit. Bro, these rats as big as the cat. And I was listening to this shit. Bro, they saying that the rats be bullying the cats now. New York is a different breed. I don't know how y'all do it. I love to visit there. I've even thought about contemplating on living there just to get like some real lively, like different black culture in my life. But no, bro. They really afraid of the dog. The cats is really afraid of the rats now. Like the video was saying, the cats like they don't even try the rats no more. Because one, the rats move in packs. And stray cats usually be by themselves. Unless they just fought with another cat or some shit. But stray cats usually be by themselves. So it's like they try to run up on a fat ass rat. That rat got to click with him. And they is going to fuck that cat up. They said the cats much rather just eat out of the trash cans and have humans feed them. Rats is really taking over New York, bro. That's crazy. That's their city. Oh man. And shit. I don't have any fan questions today because I told y'all I worked overnight and I forgot to put it up. I thought about I remembered to put it up at like 7 o'clock when I was out working, but that's usually when I post like, hey, y'all can ask questions on the story. I don't know. So I just didn't. I didn't ask any questions. Also, quick, before I go, this is way at the end of the pod, but basketball, NBA Finals. It's Mavericks versus the Celtics. I'm taking the Celtics. I'm taking the Celtics in 7. And the only reason why, I think I told y'all last episode, Nikola Jokic won last year. I don't want to see Luka Doncic win this year. Even though it would be Kyrie and Luka. And Kyrie does kind of deserve it, especially how bad y'all did Kyrie with that whole flat earth shit and that anti-Semitic link shit, whatever he was doing. Y'all did him really bad. So, I don't know. But yeah, game starts Thursday and I will be tuning in. But yeah, so I don't have any questions. So let me get y'all a song of the day. Song of the day. Song of the day. Song of the day. It's a song of the day. The song of the day is FOTN Freestyle, Foot on Their Next Freestyle by me, HeIsMellowD, of course. That's one of my absolute favorite songs by me. I love that song. And yeah, man, we're at the end of the pod. I just want you to know that I love you if you are still here listening to me, because you could have clicked out early. You could have turned this pod off. You could have just been like, man, fuck that nigga, and turn that shit off, but you didn't. You're still here listening to me. And I just want you to know, I ain't shit yet, but I will be later in life. So come on and join the Ima Shut Up family, and everything's going to be all right. Come on and join the Ima Shut Up family, and we'll all shine so bright. Come join the Ima Shut Up family, and we will all be very tight, close-knit family like. But yeah, man. I'm at the end of the pod. Just make sure you like, follow, share, subscribe, retweet, repost, comment, leave some reviews, all of that stuff so this podcast can grow. I told y'all I am tired as fuck, but I'm still here. I want you to make it a great day or not. The choice is yours, little bitch. Hey, yeah. HeIsMellowD is D.
I'm a little nigga, that's why it's so raw to watch me just battle lions, cause I'm a little skinny nigga battling niggas 3 times my size.
Yeah, I keep my foot on their necks. Whoa, yeah, I keep my foot on their necks. Whoa, yeah, I keep my foot on their necks. Whoa, look. I keep my foot on their necks. I'm always applying the pressure. I know that these niggas, they watching me. I sleep with the tech on the dresser. I stack up the bread like it's Legos. Yeah. And I am my bitch in the morning like Eggos. And I am the shit if you dig it the memo. These Vans, I'm not fond of the retros. Look, poke the foreign eye back and my bottoms is bloody. I blow my bitch back out, my cup looking muddy. I cash out at Bally's and bought out of Barney's. My weed from the Rockies, I smoke till I'm zombie. Live life like a movie, just call me Rob Zombie. Wake up to a blunt and some bomb ass pussy. Yeah, I love being me. I love rolling weed. I love rolling weed. She get on her knees and swallow my seeds. And I didn't feel no teeth. I keep my foot on their necks like I stomp out the roof. Make a bitch fall in love by the way I approach. And my drip you can't find, bitch, I'm clean like some soap. Smoking dope in the coupe, yeah, ash out the roof. Don't pass me that blunt, boy, you smoke on no poop. Stay rolling loud and you stay with the mute. Make a bitch come bust a nut then regroup. Feeling like Biggie, bitch, give me the loot. Hey, I'm feeling like Biggie, bitch, give me the loot. Yeah, I'm feeling like Biggie, bitch, give me the loot. Yeah, I'm feeling like Biggie, bitch, give me the loot. Hey, I'm feeling like Biggie, bitch, give me the loot. Look, make a bitch hit notes like she sing opera. Look, been that boy, check my credentials. Bank account got a couple commas. Yeah, smoking on logs, you rolling up pencils. 40-pound chains, I'm Rick the Ruler. Working out my trainer, my jeweler. I get medulla in that spaceship. I'm at the crack table betting black chips. Bitch, I'm balling hard like Magic O'Neal with the fade. I cut the skull off on the coupe. Now when I whip, you see my brains. I'm out of my mind, they say. I'm out of my time, I tell them time is my best friend. And I just stack and get these ends. It's clear I'm real and you pretend. As life goes on, I done lost some friends. I keep it pushing, don't make amends. Break down 5 grams, all that extendo. I'm a weirdo, women love me cause I'm handsome. Plus I'm well presented, on my shit goal oriented. Plus I got good manners, fuck Beyonce like a Brianna. Mixing strands of marijuana, slow burns of leaf, we don't do palmers. And I'll lie to the judge with honor, yeah. Hey, cause I keep my foot in their necks. Yeah, cause I keep my foot on their necks. Yeah, cause I keep my foot on their necks. Hey, cause I keep my foot on their necks.